Hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? How is everyone tonight? I'm just going to wait a couple minutes for some people to get on. Because I know some people are going to come on in anticipation. And right when I was about to come on, I had this massive sneezing fit. That literally, like, was a bit much. I was over it. So I'm still reeling. Hello? Hey, Sharon. Still, it's nothing like just about to be on, and then I have a sneezing fit. And I'm still recovering. Still recovering. It has been a day. It's been a day. It's been a long day. It's been. Are you having a long week? I'm having a really long week. Oh my God. So much. Hello, hey. It's just been, it's been a long, but a lot has happened. Oh my God, there's so much happening. Okay, so let's get some people getting on. All right, so some really big news is that, I don't know if I told you all this, but a while ago I was interviewed. For a group that's on here. Hey, Deborah, I was interviewed for a group that was on here talking about my makeup business. But in talking about my makeup business, they were asking me part of my story, and they were asking me, and, you know, part of my story is dealing with, body issues and sizeism and all this kind of stuff, and overcoming a lot of my fears, overcoming a lot of, hey, Marcy, how are you? Overcoming a lot of things, and having an eating disorder, and having one type of eating disorder, and then having another one, and having all kinds of problems, and then being judged when you're heavy, and when you're being judged when you lose weight, and then you're judged a different way, and this and that, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, as I told part of that story, then later on they messaged me and they said, hey, we're going to have this equality summit. We're going to do a women's equality summit. And we felt that part of your story would be something that we'd like to hear you talk more about. Well, for one thing, it's something that I have to be in a certain kind of a serious mode. I have to be in a very serious mode to talk about that. And it's not something that can be talked about easily. But at the same time, I figure, okay, we're always having these discussing women's equality, how we're being treated by men, so we can be treated equally by men. But to me, a huge part of being treated equally is how we treat each other. And we don't treat each other with kindness often enough. Now, we think we do, but sometimes, there's a lot of times we don't. And I had spent a big part of my life being not treated all that well in general, but especially I'd say two-thirds out of the time was being treated badly and being judged poorly and being bullied by other women based on my appearance. So I wanted to talk about that aspect of it. And so it's a very important topic, and basically what it is they have a whole bunch of different speakers talking about different things. So some of them are talking about their businesses, now some of it, how do I relate it to Avon, is because Avon has clothes from size extra small all the way to 3X. So, and I think that's wonderful because they have the same type of clothes. It's not like, oh, here are these clothes that the skinny people can wear, and then here are all these other clothes that the heavier girls can wear. It's all the same clothes, and it just runs all these different sizes, which I think is fantastic. And that's, to me, a big part of why I joined Avon. So that's coming up, okay? That's coming up in 2 weeks. It's the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd of this month of August. And it's a free thing. It's online. It's virtual. I think everybody who's speaking has made these videos. We had to pre-tape it. I had to, pre-record it. and then send it to them and do it like I guess a Dropbox kind of a thing, and then so they have it, they've watched it. Now I did it on one take. I was actually very nervous talking about such a serious topic. I usually come on here and I'm laughing, I'm having a good time and all this kind of thing, but I have all these notes, I had it all written down, and I was very nervous even talking about it, and it was very hard not to get choked up talking about some of the really tough stuff. But I was just like, after I got it done, I was like, screw it, I don't want to go through that again. So I don't care if it's not really the best presentation or my best speaking engagement or my best video or whatever. But I got it done. I got it done in one take, and I was like, okay, that's good. Good enough. So anyway, basically, it's a free event, but they have different things if you want to. But I think mine would be on the Sunday. There's 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, which is a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday. I think mine would be on the Sunday. And you can pay for, basically it's like a free event, so you have to sign up and it's all free. But then they also have things like an equality pack, which has like little things like, as if you were going to go to a seminar, they would have things that have the little event logo, or like notebooks or little things like that, and then maybe some things that will help these other people's businesses. I was too late in finding out about all of this to put in any coupons or any kind of specials or any kind of anything in this pack. But then they have different tiers. So part of what is you can to sign up for free, but if you want to get these other special packs that have like, where you have access, you can watch it one time if you're watching in the seminar, but if you want to keep seeing things and if you want to hear somebody else's speech over again, and it's a whole 3 days of different women promoting their businesses, discussing different things, discussing different topics for 3 days straight. And then, so they have the different tiers if you want to get different packs. And these different packs are things like this equality pack and for the summit. And then there's another one that's got even more things that people are promoting. And let's say if somebody has a soap business and they may put in some of their soaps, or somebody else has a jewelry business and they put in some of their handmade jewelry, or, you might have access to those kinds of things that are on all these. So it's a wide range of different women's businesses that are all, being a part of. They have this group, the Passionistas. Some of you all may have seen me do that. I may have like sent you the video or reposted or whatever from when I did just that interview with them. It was like an 1.5-hour interview a couple months ago. But anyway, so they have every quarter they do a pack where they have all the different women who are in their group to put in all these different things to help promote these businesses. So they do a lot of great things for women in business, and it's all about discussing your passions and things you're passionate about and promoting your businesses. And so they decided to do this summit, which is really great. So later on, I'm going to have them only have that video for probably, they'll have it just be a part of that summit. And probably for it's the people who are paying at the higher levels will be able to have access to that. They'll be able to have access for after that weekend too, for like a few weeks. Then once all that is over with, then I will post that video onto my YouTube channel, and people can be able to see it and watch that. So if you don't really feel like watching all this and being a part of all that, you can wait a couple months and then it will be up on my YouTube channel. But I wanted to let everybody know about all of that, because if you want to get involved, they also have a film fest. The first night of it is called the Luna Fest, and they have all these little short films and movies that were made by women only and different things. So then that's all part of that summit as well. So, but my thing, I think, my video won't be shown until that Sunday. So anyway, the whole thing is a virtual thing. Of course, it's very hard to be a part of something that from 9, sign up and say, okay, I'm going to watch everybody's speeches or I'm going to be a part of everybody's seminars and stuff. But it's a very cool thing because there's a wide range of women. Everything from people who are in the financial world, people in the beauty world, people in the self-care, life coaches, all kinds of range of different types of businesses that are women, or in real estate and finances and the spiritual things and the psychics and just a whole range. Anything you ever could think of, there's women who are passionate about their businesses and passionate about talking about different topics. And someone might be discussing, different other things that come up in terms of equality and stuff. But I really felt that this was a topic that needed to be talked about in terms of how we treat each other, as well as how we treat ourselves, because we're always hard on ourselves sometimes we're the worst on ourselves about our appearance and our weight and our body and our food and our this and this. So that's my topic. My topic is called sizeism. And it's from victim to survivor to thriver. So if you're interested in that, I can give you the information, and I'll put, message me and I can give you that. It's a whole it's a link and it's a lot of information. It's a lot to put in, even down here in the comments. It could be very confusing. So anyway, I wanted to talk about all that and let you guys know, because it's big news. It's big news because this is the first time I'll be talking about something that's not necessarily beauty related, although it is, to me, in the big picture, it is beauty related. But it's not something I'm not promoting promoting a certain product. I'm not talking about a certain brand. I'm not talking, but I'm just talking about from my experience and for women in general going forward, and being kinder to each other and ourselves. So anyway, that's coming up, and that's the huge news, because that just showed from one interview. And unfortunately, that interview happened on the day that I found out my friend had passed away. And I had to go through. I thought I could cancel. I'll look like a flake if I cancel. They've been promoting it. I've been promoting it and all this. And I was like, I have to just detach and not think about her situation. I have to think about, I made this commitment and I went forward and I did it. And because I did it, it's now led to something else that's really great. So, she's there and she's watching over and she's, I'm sure, gave me strength that day. All right, let's move on from all that. And that's some big news from me, because to be able to talk about something that I had not ever talked all in the details about, and that journey and how to get better and how I got better is a big deal. So I know it will help other people be kinder to themselves and to be kinder to one another in terms of that. So, because I've been talking about it, it's actually helped me kind of get over it in my head too. All right, so let's talk about the new stuff, okay? It's a lot of new things happening. They just released a skincare line, 2 campaigns ahead before it's even going to be in their brochures, okay? They had a skincare line that was going to come out, and was going to come out in campaign 20. Campaign 20 is still 2 campaigns away, right? Okay? We're just starting campaign 18. Well, they decided to release it. Pre-release, okay? It's almost like I don't even know how you say it. It's like a pre-show, almost like a trunk show for when they used to do fashion shows. But it's now live on the website. Okay, so we got just hardly any. They kept teasing it, saying it's coming. This new product's coming. They kept saying, making it seem like it was one product, but it's not. It's 4 products of a whole new offshoot of our new skincare line. So there's an eye serum, there's a face serum, there's a day cream, and then there's a night cream that is half and half. We do have that eye cream that is that eye is like half lifting, half hydrating. Well, this is sort of similar to that, but very different. Where it's kind of like similar half and half, but these jars are very big. The bottles of the serums are very big. Everything is based with holistically based, and things are derived from peonies. So it's like, if you like the smell of our peony rose scent, it is derived from peonies, and it is a special formulation and a special collaboration with another K-Beauty brand, but it was made exclusively by that K-Beauty brand and collaborated with Avon and their new skincare. So it's actually both, and that is like huge news. So they decided, it was a Tuesday, we had a special exclusive, like an hour-long skincare class, and that was like really big news. Okay, so that's what that one that's half and half. But imagine this, like half, truly half, not curved, and then much bigger halves on the other side. So we had an hour and a half long class, and in depth about all the products in the line, and it's very exciting. And then we had we had access to buy it that day. And then the very next day, yesterday, it became live on our main website. And this is all ahead of time, all ahead of when you would even see it in the books. Because all the books were planned out and published to be published like 6-8 months ago. So that's why we have all these new things on the websites, like the masks, like the hand sanitizers, like 20 different. We have 20 different face masks now for COVID. None of those are in the catalogs. We've got we have disposable masks. We've got medical grade masks. We've got several different types of hand washes and all these antibacterial things. We're getting shields. We're getting shields for kids. We're getting shields for adults with a couple different styles. But all that because, like I said, these were all planned way before COVID was even. But we've been able to, because of this collaboration with this new umbrella company, they've been able to get all these things over to our websites faster, way faster. That's how we've started to get food. That's why we're starting to get all these new home things. It's like things are happening really fast. And before, I blink my eye. If I'm not on my phone first thing in the morning, there are things coming on the websites that I don't even know about. And then next thing you know, halfway through the day, people are like, "Oh, since when did we start selling this?" And I'm like, I don't know anything about this. Whereas before, we would have had like a month and a half, where we learn about something and then be prepared and start promoting. Boom. No, everything's going quick. So it's a lot of cool stuff, but it's a lot of like, wow, being hit. Because all I knew was I was all excited to have this come out for campaign 18. I was like, oh, well, this is going to be the big product launches that they were finally getting the press powder foundation. Compact powder foundation, because we always had like a light powder. We had the compact translucent powders. When I first joined, we had the compact translucent powders, but they still were not powder foundations. They were just super light. And then we got in, the Magic's Dust. Once again, this is just a finishing powder. It's not a powder foundation. I'm usually a powder foundation. This has been a big deal for me to go to liquids. So I've been waiting for this. Like, oh my God, when is it coming? So it's definitely here. It's finally here. It's in warm, cool, and neutral shades, and it's like all these shades. So it's nice to have the warms if you're really, really warm. If it's nice to have the really very, very cools, and it's nice to have the neutrals too. As well as they all go with the conditioner. They all go with the liquid foundation, and they go with the concealer too, and they go hand in hand. So that is fantastic too. So they all match. And where is the concealer? Oh gosh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it goes hand in hand with these two, and it's like the next thing. And I think that's what they're doing with their blushes, because the blushes are also, if they're going to come out with a powder blush, it's going to come out after this one. So, but we still have all these new cool liquid ones that are in these. I call them squeegees, but it's like a it's like where you press down and it comes out, and there's a word for it. There's a word for it. There we go. Cushion. The cushions. Okay. So we have cushion blushes here, and in the Face Shop, and we have the cushion blushes in the new makeup. In the main makeup area, we have the cushion blushes. So yeah, we've got all those cushion blushes, but we do not have currently right now a powder blush. But I think that after this launches, then they'll launch the powder. But right now we've got the highlighter and the blush in the cushions, and the cushions are so popular. We even have a primer highlighter in a cushion. That's super exciting. We also, in the VDL line, where it is we have them in the bottles, but this is a primer highlighter here. Then we also have the Velvet fragrance in a cushion, which is, so there are the other ones. Okay. The cushion, the Velvet in a cushion too. Okay, how cool is this? You have a mirror here. You have a little applicator. If you want to put it on with the applicator, or if you just press on it, you can have it on your finger and you just kind of dab. To have a compact that actually has a fragrance on it, and you open it up, and you push, and then out comes the fragrance. It's kind of like a fragrance cream. This is the coolest thing ever. Because I'm home all the time now, but if I was having to be in a car like a salesperson, be in a car going from place to place to place, because there's still people, I have friends doing dental sales, dental equipment sales, beauty equipment, or even now, when I am sometimes going on the road, when I'm doing house calls, and sometimes I'm out in the heat because I'm sometimes doing a haircut on somebody's back porch because, with the COVID thing, you don't want to be enclosed. So, it's hot, it's sweaty, you want to feel a little fresher, you want to dab a little here and there. But a lot of times, especially with the jobs when you're on the road and you have to look like, I've got friends that are on the road and they're wearing business suits and heels and the whole bit and looking sharp, and you want to smell fresh, but you want to have that. You want to have to worry about carrying a perfume bottle with you. And this is great because it's like you can check your makeup and have your perfume in the same thing. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I mean, who would have thought? But it's one of those fantastic things. It's just like, and it's that velvet fragrance, which is it's a combination of pomegranate, fig, Bulgarian rose, and warm velvet patchouli. It's that really rich, fantastic scent. Really, it's so sophisticated, and in this case, you put it on the pulse points, and it's a cream formula, and it still leaves your skin soft. So if you could even, let's say, if you didn't have a hand lotion handy, you could work it in, and it's like the lotion. It's like a heavy creamed fragranced perfume lotion, if that makes any sense. And that's fantastic, and that's a great gift for somebody. You've got somebody who really loves fragrance, but at the same time they have a lot. Like if they always I've got friends that go to Ulta, Sephora, buying all kinds of fragrances, and you want to give them something new that they've never had before. This is something, great gift right there. Okay, so. Okay, still have all the neons, the neon lipstick. I showed you that. Let me show you. We have, as it turns out, downstairs, one of our funky lights. And, I showed you how the kitchen lights turn on in all these different colors. One of them is a fluorescent light. So when I'm downstairs, I put that on, and it's like my lips will glow in the dark, But this is the neon pink. This is called the electric pink, and then there's one called red light. And they're so fun. They're bright. It's like, the red would transition into fall. I just love pink anyway. I would do something like this, and then you can put this in the center. So even if you're gonna go do a deeper kind of a lipstick, you know, you can always brighten it up with a little touch of the pink. Okay, so what else is happening? What else is happening? Oh, the color mascara, the color mascaras, and the bright color eyeliner. The green liquid pen, fun. The blue mascara. This is all the perfect stuff. Look at this. Love this. Love it. And then this is all Electric Lash. Right Bright is the name of these pens. And the purple mascara. So that's all here. That's all still here for the summer of 2020. And what else is new? Oh, the new A-Box. The new A-Box, okay? New A-Box, really cute green kind of a theme. And you get a Green Goddess, travel size Green Goddess facial oil. You get the anti-pollution, the full size of the anti-pollution serum. Okay, that's a really great serum. And a travel size Love at First Lash mascara. That's the original formula of the Love at First Lash. And so you get, just to get the Green Goddess and the full size, it's fantastic. It's a $58 value. It comes in the A-Box. The A-Box always has tissue paper in there, and it's the size of those over there. You see? Those over there on the shelf. Each one always has a different theme. They used to be every 2 weeks. Now we do one every month, so you'll have, you know, if you can't get it this campaign, you can always get on the next. But they always have tissue paper. It's a really nice thing to give someone as a gift, because it's always put together and coordinated for what products are inside, you know. Or also, you can always I will just show you. You could always buy it for yourself and repurpose. See how pretty? It always comes with the tissue paper, and always reuse the box. Or what I do is, if I were to save this to give, because of course it has the products here, because it always has all the products and what's happening. It's going to each A-Box. But you could always put new wrapping paper on it and cover the whole thing, but still have all this inside, and give something else in it. But you can always reuse it. For me, I just love having them, because I just think that they're just like, each one is so different and special in its own way. Like this was Valentine's Day. This was a Valentine's Day one. Each one always has like the leopard one, and it's just like fun collectibles. You know, it's just one of those fun things. I've heard how some reps will actually take them and make a wheel out of them. They'll take them like this, and then they'll do a thing where you spin the wheel, and then you have all the different A-Boxes, and then whichever one you land on, you might win a prize, like in their VIPs and stuff. I'm not that crafty, okay? I'm not that crafty. I can't figure out how to. I could glue them together, but I'm not gonna be like, I don't know how to get a wheel. I'm not going there. So anyway, okay. So skincare stuff. Okay, I've talked about our Belief. Belief right now, it is so incredible what they've got. Okay, so usually you have the cleanser. That's the jelly cleanser. Usually they have the moisturizing eye balm. And the Aqua Bomb and the Moisture Bomb, right? Okay, so there's the Jelly Bomb, there's the Eye Bomb, there's the Aqua Bomb, and the Moisture Bomb. Okay, so what they did was, they created a special kit. This is for those of you all who like to kind of play like you're scientists. You get the special super size of the Moisture Bomb. They give you this fun little kit of these little powders, okay? And you get the special spatula, and this is a special hyaluronic mask. This is a special overnight, do-it-yourself, super hydrating mask. You take this, and you take the powders, and then you mix it together, and then you put it on. And so it comes in a special kit. One is the Aqua Bomb overnight kit, and then the other one is the moisturizing balm, on both are with the hyaluronic acid, which is super popular now, and it's super moisturizing, and it ends up being like the most incredible overnight facial you could ever expect to have. I mean, it's like you get a good night's sleep, and you put this on. It says fill the powder pad, dispensing a small amount of cream. Use a spatula to mix. Put it all over your face. Get a good night's sleep, and you see the difference in the morning. This is something that's so amazing for them to use, to have this special set of kit. And it's just, it's not just one thing. It comes in this packet that has all these different ones. So it's $45 for a 3-piece set. Now keep in mind that the one big jar of this is $38. So you're getting this giant, bigger, twice the size, and these masks, and that you mix together for $40. You get the whole thing for, $7 more than the one jar of the of each of these. So it's a really good deal, and that's something really fun, really funky. It's cool. It's it kind of makes you, it's like a fun thing to do. Like, if you're having, I was gonna say slumber parties, but I don't know who's having slumber parties right now. But this is self-care. This is a self-care treat, to kind of just chill out, and relax at home and give yourself a really fantastic hyaluronic, because the hyaluronic acid is, it is a super plumping and super moisturizing and hydrating treatment. So it's like you're mixing the moisturizer and this derivative that has all these fantastic benefits. And 8 pods. That's how many there are. 8 Moisture Bomb powder pods. So you get the big tube, 8 of those pods that you mix in. So it's like 8 facials, and you'll still probably have plenty of this left over. So that's fantastic. Okay, so another, and these are all things I haven't even had time to talk about. A lot of times I come on here and do my makeup and whatever. There's so many new products. It's like mind blowing. Okay, so that belief that has that Moisture Bomb, Aqua Bomb, and what they did a collaboration with the VDL, that whole VDL that does this, all the cool spacey stuff, like this cool spacey lip balm and all this. Okay, so and they do their own, all those like super, so all these cool primers. They did a spray. Okay, this is a glow spray. It's Glow Moist Fix and Mist. It's a hydrating, healthy glow. So when you spray it, you get more glowy. It helps keep your makeup smudge proof. It's a makeup setting spray, but it's non-greasy, non-sticky. Dries quickly. You can also put it on prior to makeup. Hey Jessica, how are you? Put it on prior to makeup. Dewy glowing skin. If you're not a big makeup person but you still want that glow, you mist your face with this and have that glow. It's fantastic. Then they also have what's called a Glow Moist Primer, and that's out now too. And it's the same thing it's a primer that's a serum and a primer together, and it's moisture hydrating, quenches the dry skin, fills in the lines and pores, and helps set your makeup at the same time. So all of these are what I call beauty investments, okay? And they help prep the skin for the makeup grips and holds. And the best thing about it is these are all vegan formulas, okay? They're free of mineral oils, synthetic fragrances, and dyes. That is, there are no animal derived ingredients, no synthetic dyes, no synthetic fragrances. It's just awesome products, just pure awesome products. So, like, why is Avon changing? Because the beauty industry has changed. Okay, it's more than just. Okay, here's some face powder, here's some lipstick, here's some eye makeup, boom, you're done. Here's some face cream, and that's it. All of these, are, when we look to celebrities, hey, how are you? When we look to celebrities, when we look to people in the public eye, they all have these kinds of looks, and that's how you get them, with all these glow products, and that's what it is. And so another thing is is also aloe. We just got a whole new thing of healing aloe. It's Juju aloe. It's 100% aloe vera extract. It hydrates, soothes. Aloe has been very popular in cosmetic products and skincare for years. I can remember it was from the early 70s. But this is from a very specific area from the island of Jeju, known for its fertile volcanic soil and lush flora. Okay, so these are also, another thing about these products is all of them are international. All of the ingredients are coming from special flowers and plants all over the world. And so it's not just one little specific area. So it's because of that lush flora, the volcanic soil, the volcanic acid that gets in the soil creates all these different wonderful, rich. So if I have aloe vera plant in my front yard, it's going to be much different than an aloe vera plant, say in a Polynesian island or in the Far East or India or somewhere, because the soil is always different, right? And it's the same thing when I talk about the argan oil. The argan oil from the Middle East is fantastic from these trees, because that's how the soil is helps create these certain plants and trees that help when they get this particular oil from the Middle East. So and it's the same thing that what's in the far away fragrance, those special spices that are in the fragrance. They're in these, the Velvet too has a little bit of that, but especially the far away. All the far away fragrances are all from specific, and they're derived from flowers from specific parts of the world. So it's just so fantastic. And each one of those scents it's like it takes you there when you smell it, when you smell the fragrances. Hey, Janet, how are you? So that's another thing. They didn't used to do that. They used to just have a few fragrances, and they all sort of had like this kind of like a generic kind of a scent. But now, because they have this international company that Avon's working with, they're able to get have a broader range of products, as well as skincare products, and as well as fragrances, as well as makeup. And so it's almost infusing a lot of the things that would be great for your skin topically. Also, we're going in the makeup and multifaceted products with multifaceted ingredients from all around the world. Okay, so another thing, we also launched a new fragrance that a couple campaigns ago, but like I said, there's been so much going on, I have not had a moment to talk about this. It's called Layered Sparkling Neroli, and it comes from the Neroli, Sparkling Neroli, which is a flower, and it's a crisp, vibrant scent with the extract of neroli, with bergamot and warm musk. So the bergamot and warm musk is often added to most modern fragrances now. It gives that a very modern, kind of on-trend. So even if you have a floral, you might still have a floral. You still mix it with the musks, and that keeps it smelling new looking. But it still keeps it smelling new, because if not, it will have that older smell, that kind of things that that it's just not. It's not popular anymore. So I didn't even know. I just I'm always going through these books in a hurry. I just now smelt it because I just noticed that we had a little one of those scratch and sniffs, and I was really surprised because I don't usually like florals. Everybody kept saying this was a different kind of floral, and as a floral, It really has a rich, it smells, well, for one thing, it smells expensive, but it's only $29. It's $29 for 1.7 fluid ounces. It's a beautiful spray, beautiful bottle, and it says Explore a World of, it smells different than the peony rose and the honey blossom and some of the other floral ones. That actually has more of a rich, it smells expensive. I would say this, it smells very expensive, very sophisticated. If you've seen me recently in person and you have this, you will have this in here. If not, what my plan is to invest in some of this and buy some of this. We don't have samples of this, okay? But a lot of times, as you all know, I'll spray a cotton ball and put it in a little baggie. I may make some samples and spray some cotton balls and put it in some baggies so that, and just, label them, and, you can try it and see if you like it. If you want a sample, if you want some samples of any of the things I'm talking about, let me know. And I can send things out to you before, but everything Avon has a 90-day guarantee, and that's really exciting, so that way if you want to try something, you want to buy something on my website, website's open 24/7. You want to go shopping, hey Claudia, you want to go shopping on the website, everything has a 90-day guarantee. So all these products and so many new things, it's just phenomenal. And they're all much more nature-based. Now, we also are getting we finally got things in our home section. Everybody was wanting a home section again. We actually have home. Look at this. This is a whole set of graters, okay? I'm telling you, we've got everything but the kitchen sink. We've got cleaners, and now we've got graters. I think this is the coolest thing, especially for cooking, and they all come, look, on a ring. So they're small enough. How many times have we had a bowl and you're trying to shred something and you got that big thing and you're shredding and it's making a mess, or you've got it and it's too wobbly and it's not over the bowl and it's not fitting right. This is small enough that you can just hold it, you just put it across, boom, 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 you've got it and it's right there. This is really cool, pineapple core. You know that pineapple, if you buy pineapple, at least by me, I go to the grocery store, a pineapple by itself, just with the stalk, with the messy stuff, $2.50. But if I buy a tray of pineapple, it's about the same amount of pineapple I would have gotten out of the real pineapple. It's $7.50. That's $5 extra. Sometimes it's $8.50. Even $9.50 for a big tray, because it's the time of cutting off the peel and then cutting it, and it is messy. I mean, it is messy and juicy, so it can be a real mess. But so how much fun is this for $16.99 to be able to pull out and actually have it be in a pineapple core where you're actually pulling out the core and getting it so that it's so easy, and then all you have to do is just take the skin off and then just chop it up. $16.99, you're already gonna save so much on your $5 every grocery, because I love fresh pineapple. Pineapple is one of the few citrus fruits that I'm able to eat because I don't eat citrus usually. So, and that's a whole other thing. So, that's a dishwasher safe, stainless steel, great thing. That's a little twist, and then boom, it's comfortable. You pull the thing out, and you've got your core out of your pineapple. So then we also have a food storage set. Look at this. Okay, how many of y'all need to have 50 lids and 10 containers? Sometimes it's nice to just go through it and just say, okay, this is old. This has been in the microwave one too many times. The lids don't fit. Let's get it matching, and you can tell by the size they all fit into each other, and it's all fantastic. And that is $27.99 for the whole set, 14 piece. Okay, 7 containers, 7 lids. great fun colors, and then there's even a banana holder and a fruit basket. So these are all fun things. So, if somebody's just moved into a new apartment or somebody moved into a house, and you want to just drop off a gift, you want to still be social distance, you want to play safe, but you want to say, hey, I'm thinking about you, and I see that, you maybe they just got their kitchen redone or something. It's like, here's some fun little things, and all the colors match. All the colors match, and they all go together. I think that's the coolest thing. I think it's fantastic. Oh yeah, here, look. Here's all the storage things all put together. So cute. So cute. And we have some great deals on the BibaGirrrl. You can buy the sunscreen. You buy the sunscreen cream with the BibaGirrrl in there, as well as the Deep Woods BibaGirrrl that has also the sunscreen spray. And then we also have the Bicardin, the spray, the aerosol, and the pump, and the cream that has the sunscreen in it too. This one is my favorite. Where is it? Yeah, this is what I always talk about all the time. The towelettes, right here. The towelettes. The towelettes come in a pack of $9.99 a pack, an 8-pack. They repel mosquitoes for 8 hours, deer ticks for 12 hours. They work on no-see-ums, sandflies, biting midges, black flies, everything. Dermatologist tested, DEET-free, PABA-free, vitamin E and aloe, so your skin still feels good. Because how many times have we used those things and your skin feels really crap? They just feel like crap. Your skin feels, for me, when I use the towelettes, my skin on my legs is better than ever now. Because my skin on my legs was always like super dry no matter how much lotion. But because this is Skin So Soft, this is the Avon Skin So Soft. This is, they used to have just the Skin So Soft body oils that were, they say, oh, it's a bug repellent. But this is the whole line they made their whole line of specific bug repellents that for different purposes. This one is for the early morning and at dusk, because this has no sunscreen, okay? This is when it's still a little dark out, like me when I'm walking the dog at 5:30 in the morning, or at night, just after dusk, and then it gets those types of bugs. But if you're out during the day, and this is great for the kids, out during the day, it also has a sunscreen built in. So some of you all who aren't into sunscreens or might have an allergy to sunscreens, you do want to use this one. But also we have these, which are really fun because these have moisturizer. This one is blue. Okay, now people are like, why do you have a blue sunscreen? And it's also BibaGirrrl in it. So it's BibaGirrrl sunscreen and it's blue. Why is it blue? Because if you have a little kid and you're putting it on, you're not really sure, this lets you see. After a while, when you rub it in, the blue goes away. But the best thing about it is you can see if you missed a spot, and the kids love it. It's not like, oh, I don't want to put on that cream, but it's like, oh, look, I'm putting in this blue. I'm turning you blue. And it's like you can have fun with it. It's like a fun little makeup thing. So and they all have aloe. They all have aloe, and they're moisturizing. So just a couple more things here. It's unbelievable how we have grown. We now have teeth whitening, amazing teeth whitening kits. I've been using one of our whitening toothpastes. My teeth have never been this good. I mean, I can't believe it. I've been alternating with one of the whitening ones. I've been alternating with this special tooth balm over here, and I've been alternating with the Himalayan pink salt. And my dentist visit was a lot shorter than it usually is. So I can honestly say, but I'm alternating with one that has fluoride, and I'm alternating with the ones that have the brightening, as well as the ones that have they're vegan. They're vegan based. And as well as, they have a new one that's got fresh aloe in addition to the whitening, and it has a breath freshening. And it's soothing nature dry freshness, and green mint, and it's just like you want to see. Sometimes it's good to get out of. Hey Nancy, sometimes it's good to get out of the rut. Now for me, I have always seen these types of toothbrushes and always wondered what they felt like. They're about this long, And so I have my regular one that's like a medium length. I have one of these long ones, and then I got one of these little ones because I always wanted to see what it was like to brush with, these little itty bitty ones. So now I kind of have fun. I have 3 different kinds of toothpastes, and I kind of mix up. Sometimes I'll use my Himalayan one with my little itty bitty brush. Sometimes I use the itty bitty brush with this one. Sometimes I'm using my longer one with my whitening. I have so much fun now. I just would always use the same old cheap toothpaste and the same old dollar store toothbrushes. But now it's like, it was unbelievable to go to the dentist and not be laying there for so long and having them scrape. And, I'm proof it works. It works. Okay. It works. So that's it for today. There's a few other things, but there's so many new things that we've been getting. It's pretty unbelievable. Okay. I may do just one about some of our new body care. I may do a video just discussing some of our new body care things and how they're switching to vegan formulas for that. And that's pretty exciting that is, as well as some of the things that's in our special flyer booklet too. So yeah, so let me know if you're interested in anything. If you want to try something, if you want samples, or if you're interested, if you want some advice, if you want to try that new powder foundation, you want advice of what to get, I can, help you out there. Also, our free sign-up has now been extended through the rest of the year. They know that people are getting laid off. They know that people need side gigs. They know that people wanting to augment their income because they've been affected by COVID. I just had someone join my team the other day. She's one of my big followers for a long time and big promoters. And she's already setting up her page and already messaging customers and just, having a ball, because it's an amazing business to free sign up, to have a free back office, a free website. These are all things that most direct sales companies have exorbitant fees for. Free training, they'll be like, oh, we got to pay you, and then they'll have some other things. You've got a requirement, you've got to sell this month every month, you've got to sell this month, We don't have those kinds of requirements. One purchase every 6 weeks, unbelievable. And it could be a customer purchase or it could be your own purchase. So when there's so many things that, and there's also some new jewelry, there's a whole bunch of things, and you can concentrate on what you want to concentrate on. There's some people who aren't into makeup. They're just into some of the body stuff. They're into the toothpaste. They're into some of the kitchen, into the clothes. Some people concentrate on the clothes. Some people concentrate on the wellness. You can concentrate on, we've got men selling the men's cologne, the men's skincare, selling like crazy. A bug guard, all the special unscented products that we have to other men and to families, and going to different workplaces and handing out things, and they're making a killing. They're doing really great. And then we even have a special group. I'm not going to say a support group, but it's like a special group. Women can join it too here on Facebook, but it's also getting tips from what the men are doing to be successful. Because a man's approach to sales, and a man's approach to direct sales, and a man's approach to even some of these cosmetic items is sometimes it's coming from a completely different point of view, and we learn a lot from each other, right? And I think that's amazing. We didn't have that before. We didn't have that 30 years ago when we were just going door to door, or you just had one little territory. Now we can sell to anyone in the USA, Canada, and Puerto Rico, and the territories. We have a whole, anybody can buy from us, and each one of us, and as well as we can connect with each other. I'm connecting with people in other teams. I've got friends in other areas that are also reps, and we're learning from each other and saying, hey, this is what works for me, or one thing might not work in one area that works in another, but we converse and we find out what products they like and are working for them and their customers, and I learn about different things, and it's been wonderful. So to have all that kind of support is fantastic. So anyway, let me know if you're interested, because this is, if even for people who are retirees and they're kind of like looking for something to do, this is a whole social thing here. We network together, and there's a lot of, especially with my team, they're hearing me do team talks all the time. A lot of motivation and a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of personal development and growth. Sometimes people are, in kind of in between. They're trying to figure out what to do next, because all these curves are being thrown at us. What do we do next? Avon might not be your end goal, but it might help be that thing that you do in the hallway until you reach that door, that main door of opportunity. But this is a great door of opportunity that you might not even know that's there, because of all the perks that we have. She's cool with letting me tell her story. She was working as a cleaning lady, part of the cleaning staff at a school, and because of the Avon classes that are separate from our even Avon, skincare and makeup training, we can get discounts on classes like Word and Excel and college classes and all kinds of things, part of our perks. Through those perks, during this time that she's been furloughed, she's been taking some other classes, and now she's got a job where she's going to be administrative assistant in the same school where she's working as a cleaning staff. So, to get to be a part of seeing her using the company and the company benefits to help her in her in her future, in her career, that to me is a major thing. There's goals. That's goals right there. As well as having the company to help as a side gig, selling the products for gas or groceries or all that good stuff. So it's like, and it helps her customers, and they're using great products and trying new things. So it's a win-win for everybody. But for me to be a part of knowing that I'm helping people during a time where a lot of people don't have answers, and we're providing those answers, it's a great thing. So yeah, it's a great thing all around. So anyway, hope you enjoy my videos. Please share my videos. Please hit thumbs up. Please, it all helps me with my algorithms and my popularity on Facebook, as well as if you watch me on YouTube and some of these other places. If you like me, please share with your friends, and friends who love makeup and style, or maybe just someone who just needs a smile. And also message me about the stuff I talked about in the beginning, about where I'm doing the talk with the Women's Equality Seminar. I can give you all the information too. But yeah, so just hit me up, and I can fill you in. Alrighty, take care. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.